In the ACL non-contact problem, both the systems I talk about are failing. And essentially, there's a lack of stabilization of the knee joint when the non-contact ACL happens, okay? Now, look, these systems are failing, and the reason they're failing could be multifactorial. And I'm not trying to say, hey, everybody that had an opinion on ACL non-contacts are wrong, because they're actually right. How can everybody be right and then I have found the problems? Well, let's take, for example, the Q angle, right? And when you talk about this, for people that may not understand that the hips are a little wider, especially with the females, and that their angle's not as, it doesn't have the leverage to stabilize as well if you have wider hips, which is completely true. Now, these two systems are stabilization systems that run through the body. And the Q angle, if these things aren't optimal, the Q angle will make them worse, okay? Because with wider hips, the lever's not is great, the lever's greater, and you need more strength. So when the systems aren't working optimally, so instead of just being a little off, they're more off because of the Q angle. So the Q angle is one of the factors. I'm going to tell you this: extremely long-legged people, okay, long legs, maybe short torso. When this system's off, they're at greater risk. There's no question, okay? As again, I've even stated fatigue, whatever would cause fatigue. So an athlete stayed up studying all night, right? That's one of the factors, because the stabilization is a neurological aspect. And if the nervous system's delayed because they're fatigued, because they stayed up all night, I've seen it where athletes been fatigued because they started different medication, and we had to get it switched. They didn't get injured, but that's the point. You don't know at the college level or pros if the athlete might be hungover because they went out and the nervous system isn't very reactive, and they may practice that day. They may be tired, and then the next day they're still fatigued, and you have an injury like this happen. So again, this is multifactorial, but these two systems, if you can get these things on, you're going to be in a lot better spot, because these two systems have always failed in the ACLs that I've seen on live video. And the signs, just to be clear, the signs might not be happening when the ACL blew or got torn, but the signs were there, the 4 different signs across the body that I'm aware of that happened prior in the game when it happened. So with that being said, is that the signs aren't actually when this happens. There's just signs that says these systems are failing.